Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. So I'm sorry that it has taken me so long to do a video. I am disappointed even with myself as far as not uploading as much as I normally would. I've just been honestly really just distracted and kind of busy with these dogs. And so my daughter is going to be going back to like in-person school on Monday, and we switched her schools, and so it'll be nice to be able to have some time. I don't know why, but when my daughter's here at the house, it's harder for me to do the things that I need to do because I'm kind of distracted. And so anyway, so it's been kind of difficult trying to really keep up with everything, the puppies and all that good stuff. And so when I've got a lot going on, I have a tendency to get a little preoccupied. And so making a video, it just didn't get done. So I wanted to talk about this litter of puppies. They're all doing phenomenally well. They are some big old puppies. You can see them in contrast to their mother. I still have those two fawn females in there with Velocity's litter, and they're doing really well. I just figured that it would be a little bit easier for Blondie if she had a couple less puppies on her. Velocity had a smaller litter, so she had more, kind of more milk, and so I've done that before in the past, and as long as the female's willing to accept the puppies, it works well. So anyway, so that's what's going on here. We have the two Formentino males, and then we have one brindle male, and then we've got two brindle females in here, and then two fawn females. I was actually showing Reese some of the puppies today with what I call my early evaluation method, which we were just laughing about because it's completely unscientific and means absolutely nothing, but it's fun when you really want to feel like you're doing something. So anyway, I did want to update you guys on how Nirvana is doing. She finished up the show. The last day was today. The first 2 days she won the show. She took breed. And that was even against other champion dogs. The 2 last days, there was a lot more competition, quite a few more dogs. And she got second the third day, and then she got third place the last day. And that was out of, I think, 4. So there were 4 champions there. And there was 8 dogs total on the last 2 shows. And she took second in one of them and third place in the other one. And that was, like I said, against 4 other champion dogs. So, I mean, she did really well. She's a puppy. She's 11 months old. And most of the dogs that were in there were older, although I do think there was one other dog that was possibly, I think, even younger than her. And so she did really phenomenally well. From what I've been told by Reese, it's not very common for a puppy, a female, specifically to take breed, and even more uncommon for a puppy. So she's doing really well. As those of you may know, and those that you don't know, a dog needs to have 15 points to be a champion, as well as have 2 majors. So far, Nirvana has 8 points. That's what she got this at this show. So she's already over what she needs to even be a champion. She's already halfway. She's not over what she needs. She's over halfway there, is what I meant to say. So, as you can imagine, I'm very happy with how she did. She is just breezing through her show career. And my handler actually said that she thinks that she can actually get her grand championed by the time that she's supposed to come home. So I'm just over the moon. You guys know that I've always talked about how much I love Nirvana, how wonderful I feel that her structure is, her temperament is, and she really just showed that. She proved to everybody who said she couldn't do it, to everybody that ever tried to criticize her, that she can do it, and that she can do it easily and with grace and style. So I am just, like I said, unbelievably proud, unbelievably happy, and I just cannot wait to see what we continue to do here at Senza Tempo Cane Corso. I've been posting pictures of my new Formentino female. She's my new prospect out of Belladonna's litter. She's a gorgeous, gorgeous female. She's literally getting better by the day, which is honestly hard to even imagine, but she is. And very, very happy with her. Now, I will say that so when she was here with her brother, we did try to have them in a pen in the living room, but it ended up just being a hot mess. And so what I ended up doing was basically putting them in one of the kennels, because they have basically, like, even if they go to the bathroom, it goes underneath them. So, with the puppies and everything, with these guys, it was just too much. And so having two of them, it's impossible. It's like having two toddlers that just learned how to walk in the house and thinking that you can have them, in a playpen and that nothing wrong is going to happen, while you are completely in another room doing something else. It's just not, it can't happen. So I had to kennel them, and kenneling puppies that young, while not an issue over a short period of time as far as temperament's concerned, for my female, because of the fact that she has such great bone, it did cause her to go down in her pasterns a bit, and her feet got a bit flat. But I've been having her out now. That male went home, I believe, on Thursday or Friday. And so she's been out since then, running around, and she's just come up so much already. So she's looking a lot better already. I took a lot of pictures of her on my Instagram, if you follow. And very, very, very happy with her. Not worried at all about it. And, she's just been out. We just let her out, and she's been sleeping with me. And I have to tell you how happy it makes me. It dawned on me how much fun it is to be able to spend that much time with an individual puppy. It's one thing when you're raising a couple puppies. It's like you just don't have the ability to dedicate that one-on-one time with that puppy. And it's been really nice to be able to spend that kind of time with this female. And so it's just a real joy. Even after all these dogs and after all these litters and everything, I still find joy in just spending that quality one-on-one time with an individual puppy. So anyway, I'm in love with her. I think that her head may actually end up being better than Nirvana's. Nirvana doesn't have a bad head, but still, I think this female, she might be better. I don't know yet. It might be. But structurally, she's just top-notch. Not very dissimilar than Nirvana. So, anyway, so I'm just over the moon. Been assessing the velocity litter. The males look pretty dang good. The female looks pretty dang good. So I'll know by 6 to 8 weeks whether or not I'm going to keep them or not, as far as a male and a female. Having done so well at the show with Nirvana has really made me, it's really rejuvenated my goals of breeding really top-notch dogs. And it makes me want to be as decisive as possible in making really good choices for my offspring. So I am renewed. And I just want to focus on as high of quality as I can, producing the best structure that I can, not getting emotionally attached to an individual dog just because I like them, and really making sure that I'm doing the best selection that I can for my program going forward. So yeah, it's been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend, and like I said, I'm just over the moon. I'm so happy and proud of Nirvana. I've gotten so many compliments on her from people that have seen her at the show. Her handler was talking about how many compliments she was getting on her. A lot of people were wondering, what breeder she came from, and I'm just so proud. And so, anyway, so I figured I would take the time to update you guys. You guys deserve an update. You guys, I know, love Nirvana, and you want to see how she's doing, and people want to see how this litter is doing. And so, while Batista is not the sire of Nirvana, I do think these puppies have a lot of potential because of the fact that they come from the same breeder. They do have similar lines, and they do have similar structure. So I'm hoping that we get very similar results out of this litter, especially because Reese is taking a puppy out of this breeding. And if I don't get Koa's paperwork, I will be keeping a male as well. So, and then also Reese and I talked about it. And on her next breeding, on Blondie's next breeding, we're going to do a repeat of the Achilles breeding. And because Nirvana is so good that we figured, you know what, we need to do this again. So we're going to. So anyway, and a lot of people have been asking for that, and it's just kind of like, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it. So anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful day or wonderful evening. I hope that you start your Monday off right tomorrow and you have a wonderful, blessed day. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.